guys, it's Hillary. I'm here at my studio in Los Angeles, and today we are hitting the Wunda Chair. So I may be maneuvering it a bit back and forth so you can have a good view, but we're going to start with footwork. So I want you to sit as close to the edge of your chair as you can, heels together, toes apart, and I want you to be able to really pull in and keep the pedal up so it's not down. So that's a lot of work right from the get-go. So if you need to scoot back a little bit, but I want it to be work. I want it to be a challenge to pull up because that's where we're gonna have our work come from. Hands behind your head. Press into the hands, stay tall, find your connection, and you're gonna inhale as you press away, exhale, pull back up. And I want you to think that maybe you have 50% of your weight in your legs on that pedal and 50 on this bench. Inhale, growing tall. Pulling the pedal all the way back up. So wherever you can go, pushing that pedal away and feel like you're pushing ahead into the hands. Nice. Keep squeezing those heels together. And then go ahead, change your foot position to the arches, hip width apart. And again, grow tall. And pressing the pedal away and pulling all the way back up. And I've got it on 2 top springs, but you just feel where you need to be to make it feel like it's gonna toss you off, but you've got the power to stay put. Inhale and exhale, pulling all the way up, pressing those head into your hands. 2 more here. Good. And then to your heels, make sure you have a good connection, right? Pressing away, growing tall. And again, pulling that pedal all the way back up. We're just trying to stay lengthened as best as we can. Good, do 2 more here. Nice. And then go ahead, we're going to switch gears. So go back to your heels together, toes apart. We're gonna go into our tabletop. And you're gonna place your hands behind you. And what I want you to think about is when you're on your mat doing your leg pull back, right? Or your semicircle, your shoulder bridge. So I want you to press into the arms, open up your chest, press the hips up and forward, and just hold here for a moment. And I can guarantee you, most of our weight's in our arms, right? Keep your pedal lifted and see if you can transfer maybe 50% of your weight into your legs without anything changing. And then sit back down. Good. Let's try that again. Press the hips up, keep your pedal lifted. See if you can get 50% into the leg without losing it. And then sitting back down. Doesn't have to be perfect, just where you can go. Fall is okay, let's add those leg pumps. So I want you to let the hips lift, open up your chest, looking towards your knees. Now see if you can get that 50-50, and you're gonna push, but pull it up. Try not to let anything change. And again, think back to your footwork. Pull it up. It's okay if it's noisy. Inhale. 1 more, and then sit all the way down. I think we can do another set. What do you think? So now you got a feel for it. Think about your arms, pulling, pressing, lift the hips up, use those heels, squeeze them together, find that 50-50, and do it again. We're just doing 3, 2, 1 more, and rest down. Good. Let's go ahead. We're gonna change our weight here. Or actually, let's see if we can use the same weight. Let's use that. All right, so we'll keep the weight the same and just come and sit. You can move your grippy away. We're gonna do our little arm frog here, our little frog facing out. So we're back to our heels together, toes apart, and place your hands to the front. Think of that same tabletop kind of position you did. I want you to keep the pedal pulled up and just slide your rear end off and press into those arms. Now see if you can transfer 50% of your weight into your feet. Keep the heels pulled towards you. And you're gonna dip down. If you can go all the way down, great. And then press all the way up. But I want you to keep the heels together. Keep that 50-50 as best as you can so that you've got weight in those legs that you're having to really pull the heels back up with you. Just going where you can go. Inhaling, exhaling. Let's do one more. Really focus on the weight in the legs and it's not all in your upper. And then sitting back down. Beautiful. Okay, so now I think we can go ahead and change our weight. Let's go into one at the top. We're going into horseback, so if you have a preferred weight for your chair, go for it. So I want you to lengthen your legs really long. Feel like you're on your mat getting ready to do your spine stretch. Lengthen them out. Take your arms, and I want you to just kind of rock forward to where you can find your pedal, but don't let it move. So you're okay, right? So now keep the pedal lifted. And see if you can transfer 50% of your weight into those arms. Keep lifting up, up, up. Those legs are reaching. Here's your horseback. Now can you maintain that? And push the pedal away. And then pull, 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 pull. Woo! Inhale as you go down. Looking towards your bench there. Keeping that 50-50. And as you come up, feel like you're pushing the pedal away as you come up. Push it away, but it's still coming towards you. Nice. Keep reaching those legs. Do one more. Reach, 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 reach. And all the way back down. Beautiful. All right, let's come around to the back. Let's keep the weight where it is. We're gonna do our push down back. So think back to your horseback, what you just did, right? Reach your arms long, round down and find your pedal. And just hold here for a moment. Squeeze your heels together. Feel your legs really pressing into your floor. See where you can go, transferring weight into your arms without losing it. Keep squeezing those legs together. Push the pedal away to grow into it more. Get where you can maintain and then push the pedal down without losing anything and pulling back up. This is challenging for me in terms of my low back staying rounded. So I'm trying to push my feet into the floor. Inhaling, exhaling, pushing the pedal away as I push the legs in. Woo. And do two more if you can. Keep pushing the legs, keep pushing the arms. Yes, try to keep that 50-50, bring the pedal all the way up each time. Woo. And then we'll bring it up, reach those arms for the sky, and circle back around. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead. And let's keep this weight the same for our chest lift. If you need to change it, you can. It's a little on the heavy side, but I really want that 50-50 position for you. So take your hips to the center of your chair and your arms on your pedal. Push the pedal into the floor. And then I want you to take your hips and press them into your bench. And you feel how your legs just turned on. They're reaching, so keep the hips pressing. Think of pulling the pedal towards you. Let the head come up and start looking forward. Lift your chest. See where you can go, but keep pushing the pedal and pulling it towards you. Hips pressing into that mat. And then exhaling, bringing everything back down, but don't lose the hips. Keep pushing them. You're doing great. And I just lost my left arm, so I've got to keep focused on that arm. Staying strong. Keep pushing into the pedal, pulling, and then all the way down. Here's where I want to lose my arm, but I'm not going to. I can do this. And then pulling again, inhaling up. Keep reaching the legs. Think more reach and the hips lengthening than lifting those legs. Heels staying, legs staying, reaching, pulling, pulling, lifting, and then all the way back down. Now, here comes your challenge. Can you do one arm? So maybe move your left arm a little more towards your center. Feel where those hips are. Try not to roll over as best you can, and take your arm out. So how can you maybe make those hips more even as you now lift and press away? Keep reaching the arm, keep pushing the hips as even as you can. So maybe reach the leg that you feel like is getting lost a little more. Good, play with it. And then bring it back. Here's my more challenging side. It wants to go up. So I'm gonna try as best as I can to really reach and keep everything even. So I'm having to work a lot harder on that right leg lengthening to try to keep that connection there. You might be the opposite than me, that's okay. And bring it all the way down. Go ahead, place both arms. We're gonna add some pumps here. So I want you to think of both hips pressing evenly, reach those legs. Pull the pedal, let the head and chest float up. Go where you know you can maintain. Keep your hips pressing. I want you to bend the elbows all the way and press away. Try to stay lifted as you bend those elbows. And they're coming towards you. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Arms long. Bring it down. And you're gonna slide carefully off. Good job. All right, so we're going into our teaser. Here's one that you might wanna play with the weight. And I think for today, for me, I'm gonna move it down a notch. But kind of play with it. You want enough weight to support you and feel like it's pushing you and you can push into it, but not so much you can't move. So go ahead, sit towards the front of your bench because we want our back to have a connection. Find your pedal. Arms can be here, they can be here, they can be wide, whatever works for you. Find your teaser. Reach those legs and you're gonna push the pedal down. I want you to think 50% of your weight in your arms. Now reach the legs away and curling back up. So your goal is those legs don't move. Inhale as you reach away. Exhale, pulling back up. Woo. Inhale. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. And exhale. Nice job. All right. So let's go ahead and we are going to change the weight a tad. Maybe, we'll see. Let's take it back up. We're going to do our twist and reach. So you have a couple options. If you want to place a little box and place your feet, not have them long, perfectly fine. Otherwise your legs are going to be reaching and long, arms up towards the sky. So either way, but whatever it is, you have something to connect with. Arms up, and I'll twist towards you first. So I want you to just twist to where you can find your pedal. Good. Now from here, I want you to think that to make that pedal move, you're going to have to twist more. So twist to move your pedal only where you can, and then untwist back up. So instead of just pushing down and up, yeah, think of as you twist, like your spine twist, right, in your saw, and then you untwist to bring the pedal back up. And again, see if you can have 50% of your weight on the arm on the pedal, 50% on your bench. Oh, my legs are shaking. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Twist to reach. And then all the way. And let's bring it all to the other side. So same thing, but different side. Keep reaching those legs as evenly as you can. Twist and reach. Different side. Keep reaching those legs. You might find that one wants to shorten. So what do you got to do to keep them together? Lengthen them long. Reach. And again, one more. Ooh. And rest. Those are so hard. All right, so speaking of hard, we're going into our side lift today. We're doing a lot of that, have you noticed? Okay, so again, find your halfway point with your mat. Find your pedal. I'm gonna keep it at the one top, which is heavy. So what I want you to think about, you're gonna find your position here, legs reaching, other arm. So what I want you to think is I want you to try to think we're keeping length here. And we're keeping the legs from dipping down and up. So you're gonna have to really push into that pedal and think of lifting from down here, right? Arms here. I want you to reach those legs, find your balance, get some balance. And I want you to push the pedal into the floor. Push it even more. Whoa. And then as you come up, think you're continuing to push the pedal down as you lift where you can, and then back down. So let me show you the difference. I don't want you to go this way, yeah? Go up. So pushing the pedal away, reach, keep pushing it away, keep reaching the arm towards the ceiling, feeling like you're lifting away. Good. And one more. Inhaling, reach, 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 push, push, push that pedal. I lied all the time in counting, so let's do 2 more. I think we're doing so well. It takes 3 to really get it, right? Now, if you're doing it and really reaching this arm, you're gonna feel that as well as the bottom part of your body there. Good, and one more. Like I said, can't count. And then back down. All right, very carefully, we'll flip over to the other side. Now, as you know, each side is different. We've kind of already discovered that with our twist and reach, right? Whew. So keep reaching, find your balance, push into that pedal to lift. And then as best as you can on this side, push the pedal as you lift, keep reaching up, 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 up. And then all the way back down. Don't forget to breathe. And kind of feel where your hips are in space. I'm seeing I want to roll backwards, so I'm having to kind of push that hip a little more forward and lengthening the bottom leg a little bit more. This is the more challenging side here, so keep pushing the pedal away as you reach up, up, up. Nice, 2 more here. Good, 1 more. And then all the way down. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lie on our back and mat. And hold on, I'm gonna grab the mat here. I'm gonna place it down. So you just need enough room to have your torso on. And we're gonna keep it at the one top. If it's not challenging enough, if it feels like you're not gonna get that connection, and let's go ahead and move this out a little bit so we can see a little better. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go with frog lying down. So I want you to lie on your back, and your heels and soles of your feet will be together on your pedal, arms at your side. And you can kind of judge where you're going to be, because I want you to be able to pull the pedal all the way down, open up your knees, and keep your hips from unweighting or shifting. So see where that is for you. And then let's go. Squeeze those heels together, soles of your feet, knees are open wide, and I want you to feel where your arms are on your mat, pressing and using them. So your job is to push your hips, press into those arms, pull the pedal towards you and then down without unweighting the hips. Once you get to the bottom, really let the knees open up and then controlling it as you come back. And as long as your knees are happy, you can be where it's challenging for you. Pushing down, keeping the hips pressing into your mat, nice and even and not unweighting. So again, if this is like whatever, add and maybe go to 2 lower. I want you to think 50% of the weight is in those feet on your pedal and 50% into those hips on your mat. And remember that pedal comes towards you. And then what about what's happening in the upper? Are your shoulders staying connected? And is your whole rib cage not popping? Mine tends to want to pop. So see what you can do to keep all that connection. Most likely it's those shoulders. Ooh, so that changed it for me. Having to keep the ribs in on our mat made it a lot more challenging for me to get that pedal down. You see the difference? Isn't that crazy? And then bring it up. Good. Now, keep the weight where it is, and let's go into our backward arms. So you're just gonna come around, and we're gonna sit with our legs long, and bring your pedal down. And your fingers can be towards you, away, whatever works for you. Push the pedal into the floor, as if you're gonna push your pedal so far that you're gonna lift up, but don't. From here, keep reaching your legs. I want you to bend the elbows only where nothing changes in your back. And then push the pedal and grow taller. Inhaling, and again, think back to when we were on our mat and see if you can think about everything staying on that mat again. Inhaling, think 50% of your weight is in your arms on that pedal and 50 is on that mat where you're sitting. Nice, do 2 more here. Keep breathing through, press and taking the head up towards the sky. 1 more. And then carefully let it go. All right, so let's go ahead just for safety's sake and add another spring. Doesn't matter where it is, because this isn't gonna move. We're gonna go into our rollover and then our jackknife here on the Wunda chair. So go ahead, lie on your back. Legs will be long. Make sure your head is not on the base of your chair. Hold on to your chair, wherever is good for your shoulders and arms. And we're gonna go into our rollover first. So I want you to think we're gonna roll over and we're gonna try to take our feet to the middle of our bench. So you're gonna bring the legs up towards the sky. Lift the hips up and try to bring it towards the middle of your chair. Open the legs the width of your chair. Rolling down. Only lower the legs where you can keep your back connected and not letting it arch. We'll do 2 more here. Good. Breathing through. 1 more. Keep lengthening. Good. And then bring the legs apart, up and over. Try to go for the middle of that chair. You're looking straight up. Don't let your head shift. Keep looking towards the ceiling. Good, and I can see I am a bit wobbly going down today. Which I already felt that on the side lift. Woo! Good. Now, we're gonna stay here and go into our jackknife. So now what I want you to think about is that same rollover leg going this way, but then we're gonna jackknife it up. And we're gonna try and keep the legs from dropping towards us as we roll down. So again, go into that rollover, jackknife up. Now try to keep reaching the legs, not letting them drop as you roll back down. Keeping the arms lower where you can. Up and over, find the chair, jackknife up. Woo! Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. It's a slower descent. I feel like I'm getting more evenly connected to roll down. 1 more. And up. And reach, and reach, and reach, and reach. And then bring the legs all the way down. And we'll roll up off our mat. Nice. Let's go ahead and do a nice little spine stretch here. So obviously I need to change my spring because I added. So you might want to go to just 1 top, 1 middle, whatever works for you. I'm going to keep it at a top because I want to feel more of that spring support to lift me up. So find your pedal. You can be a little forward. I just don't want you back. So you can be straight or a little hinged. Reach the legs on both sides of your chair. Stay tall. I want you to just pull the pedal to grow taller. And then bring it back up. Keep reaching those legs and just pull the pedal to grow taller. Good. We're working a lot on length today. I don't know if you noticed. Length in the sides, length through the front, length in the back. Here we are again. Now, do that same pull. And then from there, use that to then think of your spine stretch. So you're curling at both ends. Don't pull the bench towards you though, because I have a lot of weight, so I don't want it to move. And again, pull to feel the lift. Keep lifting, but then think of the booty going towards the chair as the head again follows. And then back up. Nice. And then again. Good. Nice. Awesome. All right. Go ahead. Stand up. Keep the spring where it is. Let's end with just a nice push down front, which is basically a roll down, right? So let's have our heels together, or you can have them apart, whatever feels right for you today. Reach your arms, roll down, find your pedal. And again, think when we were behind us, but now we're in front, right? Find that 50-50, round into it, push the pedal away, and you're gonna press down, but keep thinking that you're curling away from it. Push the legs into the mat, and then rounding back up. Keep pushing the pedal, no matter what, even as you go. You've got it. You're almost there. One more. Keep that 50-50. Whoa. And then all the way up. Let go of the pedal. Squeeze those legs together and we'll roll all the way up. And relax. Great job, guys. So a little taste of the Wunda Chair, quick workout. So enjoy your day, and I'll see you later.